Hello, Paul Williamson here, and I just wanted to draw your attention to two books that arrived today in the post. I'm not one for doing book reviews, but I just thought it'd be nice to show you these books, because I know a lot of piano teachers subscribe to my channel, and you might find these interesting to have a look at. So you're not mistaken, there we go. ABRSM, Hal Leonard, initial grades up to 3, and this book up to grade 4 and 5, and that's right, you're not mistaken. Pop. So, have the Associated Board delved into a pop exam? Well, not quite, but these pieces can be used as your fourth piece if you do the performance exam. So I think this is excellent. It goes without saying, the arrangements of these are absolutely fabulous. As you can see there from clocks, they're well done, they're well tapered from the early initial grades up to grade 4 and 5. So they're a wonderful addition to your teaching repertoire, or if you're a budding pianist yourself, and if you want to take the piano exams, then there you have a pop piece that you can have a go at, from Carole King to Billie Eilish to Coldplay and various others in between. I've got time to mention them all, but they're very sensitively and well arranged, so they're a fabulous addition. I recommend them very, very heartily. I want to talk a little bit more about that from a pop perspective, which would be slightly different from that, but they're very good. Could there be any downsides? Well, obviously some of the keys are simplified, the rhythms are simplified, so you may find the student embellishing the rhythms a little bit or playing what they hear. I think that's quite good anyway, in a way, but you would have to be careful, of course, for the exam. It might have been nice to have some of the chord symbols on there, because often when you're playing pop music, you're accompanying the singer, so having the chord symbols present may well have helped some of the students who want to sing them as well. And I may do some videos where I put the chord symbols on there and talk a little bit about that. But they are absolutely fabulous. You know, they're really good. They're really well done. So that, just a quick recap on that then. So they're an addition to, they're not a pop exam, but you can sit them as part of your Associated Board performance exams. Footnote, no, I must add a footnote. You know, I've been involved in playing pop music for 40 years, and I've done a lot of pop sessions. I've done so many recording sessions. This is not how I turn up to a studio to find a pop music session. I can count on one hand the amount of time there may have been some notation. There isn't any. Why is that? Well, when you turn up to a recording session, a pop session, you've actually been hired to put some music to the track. So that they don't want the notated music. They could just use, if they wanted to notate music, they would maybe do that themselves. But if they hire you as a session musician, they want you to put something to the track. And I'll maybe give you an example of that just to finish off with at the end. So this is very good if you want, if you're a student, you just want to play a little bit of pop music. But if you want to go on to be a pop musician and make music, I always like the analogy that this is very much like a kaleidoscope, and you're looking at the pretty colours. But if you want to be a pop musician, you need to take the back off, and you need to see how it actually works. So you need to study harmony, you need to study rhythm, and you may be an autodidact and be able to do that yourself, or you may need a guide on the side to help you. You need to be able to train your ears. So often when I turn into a pop session, you will find that there might be a post-it note with the chords or a sheet with the chords. You may not get that at all. There's some sessions I do where they just play the track and you have to work it out by ear. Maybe the producer doesn't know, maybe he's just a recording engineer, so he might not have the chords, so you'll have to work that out by ear. So this is more experiential as a pop session musician, and I can speak from that, from my experience. Let's give you an example. Let's say you turn up to the session and the opening, they want let's make a chord progression up, A minor to F. So you've got your A minor and then your F. Maybe the producer says, I want a piano intro. So do they want a simple intro on the A minor F? Just the chords? Do they want something that is the chords but something a bit different? Do they want some simple kind of riff patterns? Do they want a riff pattern a bit more complicated? Do they want something a little bit different things, and you may find yourself in the studio sometimes doing 30 or 40 different kind of versions. So that would be more experiential about what it would be like to be a pop session musician. So these books are good from the outside. You've got these simple arrangements, really well done. So nothing to criticise about that at all. I would say that's absolutely fabulous. But just be mindful if the road you want to take is to be involved as a session musician or in a band, then study chords, study harmony. And many pop musicians I work with, I can't think of many actually, who actually read music, you know, even Paul McCartney and various musicians, that's not their skill. They're intuitive musicians. They act on instinct and they write and create these amazing songs that we love. One more thing to say about the book, there is a code at the front, and you have to go to Hal Leonard's website, and if you download the code, you then get a version of the tune that you can listen to, so you can then listen to the piano versions. They're MIDI, so they're not very expressive musically that way, but it does give the student an idea to have a listen to it if they want to do that. So there we go, associated board, pop performer, yeah, very good, nice addition, will really help some of your students you know, become autodidacts, be interested in trying to play some of these music and maybe drive them forward as well. And some of the arrangements are very challenging as well, you know, so it's really good. Overall, very good. So anyway, I hope that's been insightful as well about being a pop, playing pop music as well as a musician, separate from notated music and the books, because that doesn't really exist in the world of pop. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye for now.